Kun Yak Chap Ling. This is a very important skill used to return at the opponent who is good at punching, kicking, and knee kicking. There are 3 ways to practice. In the first step, A, the attacker sends a left punch to the face of the defender and steps to the left side. B, the defender steps to the left towards the opponent. His right arm sweeps the opponent's left arm away from the body. In the second step, A, the attacker lifts his right leg to sweep kick at the rib cage of the defender. B, the defender then turns and backs up, moving his left foot to the left. He lowers his body and hits with the elbow at the upper leg of the opponent. In the third step, A, the attacker bends his right arm and lowers his body, elbow punching at the neck or head of the defender. B, the defender stretches up, uses the upper arm to receive hits from the opponent's upper arm. He then turns and backs up with his right foot a little to the right. Notice, if the attacker punches straight right, the defender defends in the opposite way. Switch sides when practicing until becoming proficient. The practice of other skills goes in a similar way, as follows. 1. Erawan Sui Nga. This skill is like the 6th skill, called Ten Kam Fak. It is to receive and then punch the chin from below. The difference is, when punching, you have to twist the fist and attack with your shoulder at the opponent's chest. To practice, A, the attacker punches left at the face of the defender and steps forward, right fist at the chin. B, the defender turns himself a bit to the left to duck the left punch from the opponent. Then he turns himself to the right and sends a left punch at the chin from below. The defender tries to keep his shoulders close to the opponent. Notice, if the opponent sends a straight right punch, the defender defends the opposite way and tries to push away the opponent's chin instead of actually hitting it. Batalu Pak. This skill requires agility and speed in order to deliver before the opponent notices and prepares to defend. While guarding, kick at the opponent's chin or use the foot to graze the opponent's face. To practice, A, the attacker guards and jabs left, then steps forward, right fist at the chin, ready to hit the face of the defender with a straight left. B, the defender then puts his guard up and jabs with his left. When the attacker moves in order to attack with a left punch, the defender then uses his left fist to sweep away the opponent's left punch to the right. He then immediately kicks with his right foot into the chin, or use the foot to graze the face of the opponent instead of kicking. Lean to the left, place weight on the left foot, and guard at chest level. Notice, if the attacker guards up to the right, the defender then returns in the opposite way. Again, switch sides when practicing. Kunyak Panang. This skill requires the time necessary to get close to the opponent. You have to use arm and waist power to catch and throw the opponent to the floor on his back. This skill needs special quickness so as not to let the opponent have time to prepare. To practice, A. The attacker sends a straight left punch and steps forward, his right fist at the chin. B. The defender steps out with his left foot. He lifts his right arm at the elbow, sweeps away the opponent's arm from the body, and uses the speed to get close to the opponent and wrap his left arm around the attacker's body. He then uses his hip to lift up the opponent and throw him onto the floor with force. The attacker will lose strength, and his head might hit the floor so hard that he must surrender. Notice, if the attacker attacks with the right, return in the opposite way, but do not throw him too hard. Pram Now Song. This skill is used to return twin elbow hits from the opponent by lifting the lower arm to receive it, then punching at the chin of the opponent with another fist. To practice, the attacker steps toward the defender or gets close enough to him to hit with both elbows at the head. The defender then steps toward the opponent and lifts his lower arm parallel with the floor to receive a fist or elbow from the opponent. Suddenly, use the other fist to punch the chin of the opponent from below, stepping in with the punch. Notice, switch sides when practicing and employ caution. Taya Kam Khao. This skill is important for returning left and right kicks quickly and with force, causing your opponent to surrender. To practice, A. The attacker kicks the defender with his right foot and sweep kicks at the rib cage. His body is leaning, his weight is on his left foot, and his fists are at chest level. B. The defender bends over to the right and lifts his left foot to kick at the left thigh of the opponent while he balances himself. Notice, if kicked hard, the resulting pain will probably cause your opponent to resign from the fight. Also, remember that if the opponent attacks with his left foot, return with the opposite, and also switch sides when practicing. Lang Leo Lang. This skill is against the opponent who is adept at escaping from the back kick. This move must be done carefully so that the opponent doesn't anticipate it. There are two methods to practice. Method 1. A. The attacker guards with his right or left fist in front, ready to punch the face of the defender and move forward. B. The defender prepares and sweep kicks at the rib cage. His hands guard carefully. Method 2. A. The attacker backs up to duck from the defender's kick. The defender turns quickly and stands on the foot with which he just kicked. He turns around and uses the other foot to kick the chin or chest of the attacker. Notice, turning the body and kicking must be done accordingly and quickly. Don't let the opponent detect the move. When practicing, just kick softly. Hiran Muin Pandin. This is another important skill of Muay Thai. It is used for returning the kick of the opponent by turning towards him and hitting the chin or face of the opponent with the elbow. To practice, A. The attacker sweep kicks with the right foot at the rib cage of the defender. He leans on his left foot with his guards firm. B. The defender raises his lower arms to receive the kick, then turns quickly, raises the left elbow at chin level and hits. Notice this must be done in two processes. Process 1 is to raise the arm to counterattack the kick. Process 2 is to turn around and hit the chin or face of the opponent with the elbow. If kicked with the left foot, return the fight in the opposite direction. As always, employ caution and pull your punches when practicing. Nakupadan. This skill is for returning the opponent's high kick aimed at the neck or head. It is done by ducking from the kick and kicking the opponent's legs until he stumbles. It is divided into two processes. For process 1, step A is that the attacker kicks the defender with his right foot, aiming at the chin or temple while standing on the left leg. In step B, the defender bends over under the kicking right leg of the opponent. Process 2 is as follows. A. The attacker misses the target, spinning around because of balance loss. B. The defender then puts his right foot in and kicks the left leg of the attacker. When practicing, do it gently, because this skill can cause harm if not employed properly.